fans, ASMR Sports right back with you for today's daily video in the November post-a-thon daily video postings. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. It would be great to get more subscribers and more people watching these vids. So I'd appreciate it if you would log into your parents' account, both your parents, also your brothers and sisters, and your friends, and then subscribe them to my channel. I give you authority to do that. It is all perfectly legal. Alright, so many moons ago, probably like 2 years ago or so, I stumbled upon these baseball collector's edge boxes, which come from, I think, Walgreens sell these. I don't really go to Walgreens looking for cards all that much, but when these were out, they were kind of interesting. Some people were getting like some decent cards out of these, like, 2018 Topps Update stuff like Ohtani. Rookie year cards. Boy, we'll wait for that noise to go off. That's the pump for my fridge. Bringing water up to it from my basement. I opened, I think, a couple of these and didn't really find too much that was very interesting, but it was kind of fun because it's a really weird mix of cards. A lot of junk era stuff. And it says that you can get packs, parallels, autograph, 1 in 8 contain a hit, so but other than that, it's just a stack of cards, really. So I thought we'd go through a couple of these and see what we get. I think these things are like $10 or something like that. They might be less, I can't remember. And I don't know if they still have these, if you go to a Walgreens these days, if they'd still have them, but oh, look at that, we got a pack. Is that considered a hit? I hope not, because I saw what pack it is, and it's kind of a bunch of junk. Man, I don't know. Yeah, so these are Fairfield Company, which is an Excel brand. That's the company that has an exclusive agreement with Target, to supply their sports cards and their non-sports cards. By the way, I should mention about Excel, I was at my local Target this past week, and the Excel rep was there stocking, and sorry, my voice is kind of raspy today, but he was a new Excel rep. It's for the longest time it's been like a lady in my area, and she's always very prickly, and like when she was stocking, she wouldn't let you like buy or look at cards on the shelf, and I'm kind of like, this doesn't seem right. I mean, I can't imagine Target is cool with that. But she was like, no, you gotta wait till I'm done. And she's kind of a pain in the butt. And anyways, this new guy was like super friendly and, trying to kind of be helpful and stuff, and, was happy to have me look around. And maybe that's a reflection not only of the new, rep, but the fact that, like, you can't even give away cards these days. It seems like there's just so little demand and so much stuff sits on the shelves. Maybe he figures it's got to be nice to these people if they're gonna buy stuff, which I wish had been the approach all along. So we got I'll tell you where these sets are from, but this is 2019 Topps Series 1. This is 2018 Topps, and we can see the series on the back. Series 2. This is a 2020 Topps card, another 2020 Topps card, and then like wacky, right, goes to 1992 Topps Alex Fernandez. And then I see, actually I'm gonna go like this because looks like the whole thing flipped directions, but I saw some cards from like 84. I saw, I think, an 83 or 82 Donruss, looks like. This is 1988 Topps. Another 1988 Topps. And this is, oh wow, this is interesting. This is actually Fleer Glossy, so these are like the premium sets that came in these tin collector's boxes. Once upon a time, this card actually would have been pretty nice, because Walt Weiss was a pretty, popular rookie when this stuff came out in '88, and the glossies are significantly more valuable than just the base cards. But this is '88 Fleer, this pack right here, so we'll see some more of those when we crack into that. And I saw another 88 Fleer behind that. This is also a glossy, so it doesn't say anything, but you can see the gloss finish on there compared to like this card, which is not glossy. So kind of interesting that those are in there. Andy Bennis. So this is an 84 Topps card, very off-center. There's 82 Donruss that I'd mentioned. See, another, I wonder if this is going to be glossy, this 88 Fleer here. I feel like it is, it's kind of sticking. Yeah, it is glossy, so kind of crazy. We got some glossies in there. Canterback, big power hitting first baseman for the Twins back when they won the World Series in both 1987 and 91. This card is from 1989 score. There's a 1990 Leaf set card. That's a fun set there. One of the kind of very early premium baseball card sets that had a ton of collector interest when it came out. So it was 1990 when this stuff came out, and 1991 was kind of the year when premium sets really like exploded. I think the first premium set ever we can say was 1989 Upper Deck baseball, and when that came out, people were like, "Oh man, it's like $1 a pack." That's crazy talk, but it was a very popular set that a lot of people bought into. And then, you know, in 1990, you saw Leaf set, which was their attempt to kind of capitalize, but there wasn't really a whole lot else in 1990. There was maybe one or two other things that I'm not remembering off the top of my head, but in 1991, you had just a deluge of, you know, kind of premium baseball card sets come out. You had Leaf Studio, which we saw in a video where I got a pack of that out of one of those like mystery boxes from Target. You've got Stadium Club came out in 91. You had Fleer Ultra came out in 91, and I'm sure actually a few more that I don't remember offhand, but I'm sure there were more. So kind of funny how that 90 Leaf set was really or very early, or yeah, very early, but earlier than the rest of the competition in terms of premium sets, but wasn't really that premium. There's no, you know, foil on there. It's just sort of, you know, color front and back, and I don't know, better photography theoretically. Maybe not. There's an 81 Topps Joe Niekro. Wade Boggs, 1990 Donruss. There's an 88 Donruss, 86 Topps, one of my favorite sets of all time, probably my favorite baseball set of all time. Charlie Hayes, wow, this is a really old one. This is, well, not really old, but 1980. I guess it's only a year older than the 81, but Larry Christensen. 88 Topps, we got Don Slot, 87 Donruss right there. Did a video of opening some 87 Donruss packs not too long ago, and actually was just looking at the box of those packs, many of which are left, and thinking, hey, maybe it would be fun to rip into some more of those. Go looking for Bo Jackson rookies. That's a 91 Upper Deck, so third year of Upper Deck baseball. Got Carmelo Martinez, Aramis Ramirez. He was a really good slugger for a good period of time. That's Upper Deck SP Authentic, pretty high-end set from 2007. Here we've got Topps Heritage card from, I think, 2013. That was the 1964 Topps design. Right now we're on 74 Topps design. Next year's going to be fun. It'll be the 75 Topps design for Topps Heritage, which is a very colorful, very bold color design. It's quite memorable. This is kind of nice. Ken Griffey Jr. Stadium Club Members Choice card. Actually, pretty sweet card there. That's a 91, I presume. 92, maybe. Yeah, 92. So Members Choice cards were some kind of special thing. I don't think they came in packs. I feel like they came in something else, but I might be wrong. They might have been like parallels. But pretty cool. Just Rookies, Larry Broadway. Danny Tartable. Pat Perry, 88 Donruss. There's a 92 Fleer. Mike Morgan. 88 Donruss and a 1992 Darren Dalton. So yeah, pretty much a bunch of crap right there. That Griffey was kind of cool, but it's pretty beat up, so not really any value on it. If it was like PSA 10, maybe it's got some value. Alright, well, let's bust in this 88 Fleer. I really kind of love 88 Fleer on one level, because when I was a kid, this stuff was like just so awesome. I mean, there's so many good rookies that were good back then, or that were collected back then, interesting to collectors, and they had so much, they had a good amount of value. There's so many rookies that were worth like $1, $2, $3 that you could get actually $1 or $2, $3 from them. But now all the rookies are kind of garbage, and nobody really lasted the test of time, with maybe 1 or 2 exceptions from this 88 Fleer set. So it's fun to see this stuff, I think. It's such a weird design too, I feel. So we got a rookie coming up. Of course, Fleer for many years did these 2-player prospect cards for, the top rookies. Like Jose Canseco had one of these cards. And there are some rookies that are just on, their own cards, but I think most of the better rookies came on those 2-player cards. So there you have it, a bunch of nothing. Alright, let's get into the second box, shall we? So it's a Topps Chrome Acuna. There's some kind of printer scratches on there, but that's not the fault of the company here. And otherwise, this card looks pretty dang good. So it's a 2021, pretty new card. I think this is just a insert in Topps Chrome from 2021. And it is a refractor, so that's a pretty sweet card, I have to say. I'm kind of shocked. Shocked to have a card that's this modern in here. And that's a really nice refractor parallel of Top Guy. So pretty cool. And not one I've seen before, like that 65 Topps design. I don't know, maybe I think that was probably something they would count as a hit. Topps Moose Haas. Couple of 90 Fleer duplicates there. Eddie Milner, 86 Donruss. That's the first 86 Donruss we've seen. Here's an old Bowman, 90. What is this? 2001. McKay McBride. Sean Estes, another SP Authentic. Oh wow, it's a 2018 O'Neal Cruz prospect card from Bowman. Boy, it's such a crazy and varied mix of cards. And there's a 89 Upper Deck, kind of the birth of the premium card explosion. Now it seems like every set is a premium set. There's very few kind of like base type sets like Topps Flagship. Alright. Juan Encarnacion. Alex Ochoa Pacific Collection. Wow, what year is this from? 1998 looks like. There's an 89 Score. Dave Bergman. 1994 Collector's Choice. Probably some A-Rod rookies in that set. Roche. This is Gaudi, kind of a short-lived set that is not made anymore. Vinny Castilla. Kevin Seitzer with the Brewers. Wow, I've never seen a card of him with the Brewers. And here's everybody's favorite, 87 Topps. Glenn Hubbard, Tim Laudner, Mario Soto, Rod Beck, Andres Thomas, Joe Sambito, throwing a baseball with a batting glove on. Gotta love it. Probably cold wherever he was. Tino Martinez, 92 Upper Deck. Tom Browning, 89 Topps. Keith Miller, 88 Topps. Ryan Klesko, rookie, 1992 Donruss. Once upon a time, this would have been a pretty sweet pull. He was like one of the best rookies in that class, if not the best. Same with this guy, Todd Van Poppel was supposed to be the next, big thing on the pitching mound, but he really flamed out quickly. Yeah, these two cards back in 92 would have been like probably the two best cards in the set. Probably would have been like $5-6 a piece at least. Wow, here's another one of the Colossi premium set cards, this time from 87 Fleer. You don't see those too much, but we're getting them in droves. Bobby Bonilla, Upper Deck, 1993. Kurt Manwaring, 95 Score. This seems to be a parallel. Yeah. Gold Rush. Not sure how rare those are, how much value they have. Score did a lot of kind of like, parallels in the mid-90s, like press proofs and stuff like that. Some, not really a ton of value there. Dan Petrie, Bud Black, and Jason Giambi with the Indians. So that was well after his Yankee run from 02 to 08. And then 1 year with the Athletics, Rockies, Indians. That's probably one of the last teams he played with. I'm guessing he retired shortly after that. Well, this next thing I'm kind of excited about. I don't know if I've ever opened any of this. So that last repack we got from Target, in a prior video, we got a 91 Studio baseball pack, which was the first year of Studio, and I think this was probably one of the last years because it wasn't really around that long. I opened a mountain of 91 Leaf Studio when I was a kid. Had tons of those cards, but never opened any of this 93. I don't know what the 92s look like either. I'm not sure what these look like, but we're gonna find out. Alright, well, they're a little bit bricked, but not too bad. It's a super glossy set, so gotta expect good chance of bricking. Well, alright, so we're gonna have to guess names here, and I'm not gonna do well because these are guys. Oh, Kurt Schilling, wow. Doesn't really look like Kurt Schilling, does it? Darryl Strawberry, of course, with the Dodgers. These are pretty cool looking cards. I love that background, jersey, and the silver refractor autograph. I mean, that's cool. I like that. And there's Ruben Sear. I guess I am going to recognize a lot of these guys. Oh, that's, somebody King. Who is that? Jeff King. That doesn't look like Jeff King either. Oh, look at that. There's Hall of Famer Fred McGriff. His Padres years, of course, originally was with the Blue Jays for many years, but had some very good years in San Diego as well. And that's Harold Reynolds with the Orioles. Think of him as a Mariner, where he came up with a Hall of Famer. Robin Yount. These are really cool looking cards. This is pretty fun to see this set. I've never seen any of these cards. What? Another Crime Dog, Fred McGriff. Is it the exact same card or is it a parallel? I think it's the exact same card. So, kind of funny. Mike Mussina, another former Yankee. Will Clark, Will the Thrill Clark, was a big stud back in the late 80s and early 90s. Reese didn't ultimately have a Hall of Fame career, but he was a very, very good young player for a good number of years. Is that Dave? No, I was going to say Dave Kingman. Just looked vaguely like him, but Dave Kingman, I think, was well retired by '93. Greg Agney, former Minnesota Twin, and our last card is Dave Henderson. Okay. Yeah, these are really cool looking cards, I gotta say. Pretty sweet. I mean, they're all portraits, which is kind of a, I don't know, not too exciting thing, but the design of the cards is quite, I think, appealing. So, it's fun to see those. Alright, folks, that's what we got for today. I hope everybody's doing fantastic. And we will see y'all tomorrow with the next video.